alone on the Caribbean Sea. At least, I think it's the Caribbean. Caribbean. Lost! And not a woman in sight! I thought that in these sort of things there was always a woman. Wait, there! Floating in the distance! No! Another rock covered in seaweed. I call this kind of thing dull! There's nothing to do here! I think I'll look around for a woman again. It's really the only thing to do in the middle of the ocean or anywhere else. Yes! There! Floating in the water! Oh. Woman's life depends on me getting this bow tie on! Oh, coming nearer. Ow. Oh, she's floating nearer and nearer. Oh, she's a peach! I must save her. I must jump in and rescue her. One, two, three. That's a bad idea. Better idea. Now what? Rules for the resuscitation of the drowned. Right. In resuscitating the drowned, it must be remembered that not a moment must be lost. Every minute is of vital. I must get my eyeglasses.
I'm going to write down.
There we are. Of vital. You must first ascertain whether or not the heart is still beating. One and a half. 185. Right, he's alive. A laundry mark. I must read. Her life hangs on it. Edith Croydon. What a beautiful name. Can't seem to revive her. Very well. If I must.
Don't dare.
You are no gentleman.
Miss Croydon, you misunderstand my motives. For the matter of that, I am a gentleman. You'll find my card hanging right there beside the mirror.
Harold Boris, storyteller adventurer, raft, rescues and other specialties, hairbreadth escapes straight to order. Oh, Mr. Boris, I'm so sorry. I know all about you. Everybody does. Do forgive me. Please come back on this side of the raft.
Miss Croydon, there is nothing to forgive. If I have saved your life, forget it. Let us never speak of it. Think of me not as a hero, but only as a man.
I will.
In the meantime, do make yourself comfortable, if I may. Here, take a seat. The entire raft, I need hardly say, is at your disposition. Oh, you'll find the view from the east side most interesting.
Thank you so much, Mr. Boris. Now, do tell me, how did you get here?
Oh, gladly. You won't mind if I begin at the beginning, will you?
Must you?
Well, as usual.
All right.
Well then, little did I think,
No, I suppose not.
when I left Havana in a packet.
Packet? Mr. Boris, who put you in a packet?
A packet boat that I would find myself wrecked upon the dry Tortuga.
Dry Tortugas? Mr. Boris, have the Tortugas gone dry?
We had hardly left when a great storm arose. A monstrous wave carried away the bridge.
Good heavens!
We struggled on. A second wave carried away the rudder, the propeller, the wireless apparatus, and the stethoscope.
Great heavens!
We struggled on. A third wave carried away the bar. It was at once decided to lower the boats to abandon ship.
But why?
Well, to look for the bar. In the confusion, I was left behind. I continued to fashion for myself this raft from a few loose beams fastened together by nuts.
Fastened by nuts. Mr. Boris, I thought you said you were the only one left on the raft.
By nuts, Miss Croydon, this raft is completely unsinkable. It is made entirely of iron.
How splendid! Now, let me tell you of my adventures.
Oh, no, don't show me yourself. You've had quite a day with my fate.
Looking back, it all seems blank.
It's a blank, it's a blank. Let's just leave it at that.
Mr. Boris, I think you're terrible. You might let me tell of my adventures.
Miss Croydon, how many heroes are there in any tale of adventure?
Only one.
And I'm it. You must be something else.
Well, I don't want to be something else. All I know is that I'm cold and hungry and I don't think I'll stay.
Cold? Hungry? Oh, cold also have a fire going for you.
A fire? Mr. Boris, how can you possibly start a fire on a raft?
A simple task for a trained adventurer such as myself. I do it simply with dried sticks rubbed together.
Rubbing dried sticks together, like the Indians have read about. How wonderful you are.
Indeed I am. Now you see, I take the sticks, so,
Yes.
and I rub them together, so,
Yes.
with a sort of twisting motion.
Yes.
And then I stick them in a pot with
Yes.
a bit of paper, then I strike a match and light them. It's a Peruvian method. And now for food and drink.
Mr. Boris, how do you food and drink on the raft? I think you're simply superb.
Indeed I am. Now, first, we must set the table. Only an animal eats without the proper silverware. Here we are. For you. And for me. Let's see, what have we here? Cheese pate de foie gras.
Oh, Mr. Boris, I'm worship to you.
Canned asparagus. Do you like canned
Oh, I
asparagus?
love canned asparagus.
Boneless pheasant.
Oh, Mr. Boris.
Fish. Sardines. So, what shall be first?
I think first I'd like some canned asparagus, then some pate foie gras, and then some boneless pheasant.
Ah!
What is it, Mr. Boris?
I haven't got the...
You haven't got what?
I've forgotten
You've forgotten what?
the can opener! Good heavens, we must have the can opener!
No.
Wait, I can open them! Ah! It's no use, Miss Croydon. I'll have to eat the tins. You're a lady. You eat first. we are. Bottledale, Bassett's Bottledale.
Oh, Mr. Boris, I worship Bassett's Bottledale.
Now, get your glass ready.
Right.
Oh,
Oh, no.
no. Ah!
What is it, Mr. Boris?
The thing you open it with, I haven't got one.
Oh,
There's a way of opening these with a 50-cent piece. Ah, but I haven't got a 50-cent piece.
no! Oh, never mind. I think I have $1 bill in my purse.
Excellent. There we are. Right. Confound it.
Oh.
It's no use, Miss Croydon. We must resign ourselves to our fates. If we must die, you are a woman. Die first.
Mr. Boris. It's getting dark.
Oh yes, the sun will soon set.
Already, Mr. Boris?
Yes, night comes quite quickly in the tropics. Look, the sun is setting now.
I don't think I'll stay.
Miss Croydon, no, I intend to treat you with the chivalry of a hero. There you are. Miss Croydon, the entirety of the raft is yours for the evening.
Mr. Boris, how chivalrous you are.
Indeed I am. Oh, if you need it, there's an extra pillow just by the chair there.
Thank you, Mr. Boris.
Oh, do you need anything else, Miss Croydon?
No, thank you, Mr. Boris. Good night.
Good night. Oh, I'm putting my head over the covers for the last time. If there is anything you need during the night, anything at all, please do not hesitate to ask me. You know, I shall be right here. On top of this box. Waiting.
Mr. Boris, a light!
What? The light? A ship? Perhaps they'll have a bottle opener. We're saved! Is that? It's a yacht. A pleasure yacht.
Oh, I recognize it then. The Titanic! It's the one I fell out of! Yes, you wouldn't let me tell you!
Oh, Miss Croydon, before we go upon that boat, there's one thing I wish to tell you. Miss Croydon, while we have been on this raft, I have learned to love you in a way I never could have anywhere else. Edith Croydon, will you marry me?
Will I? Oh, Harold, that's what I fell out of the yacht for!
My name is Edward Schmidt. I'm the secretary of the Bethel Park Volunteer Fire Company. We're here this evening preparing our engine number 2 to be delivered to the Broad Channel Volunteer Fire Department in Queens, New York. The members of the Bethel Park Volunteer Fire Company are proud to be assisting in the recovery efforts for Hurricane Sandy, which wreaked havoc on the northeast part of the United States in late October 2012. The Bethel Park Volunteer Fire Company is donating a 1988 Pierce fire engine to the Broad Channel Volunteer Fire Department in Queens, New York. The Broad Channel Fire Department was completely devastated and lost all 3 of its fire engines and its ambulance when Sandy hit. It also had all of its gear and equipment washed away in the floodwaters. The Bethel Park Volunteer Fire Company is donating a 24-year-old fire engine that has been for sale since the delivery of our new fire engine back in January of 2012. This vehicle was not purchased with tax dollars back in 1988, but instead it was purchased entirely from money that was raised in fund drives and from donations from the residents of Bethel Park. The fire company is proud to say that it still holds true today that all of the vehicles owned and operated by them are purchased with money raised by the fire company members and money donated by the residents of Bethel Park. The donated fire engine is being flatbedded to New York at a cost of $2,400, which is being paid by the Terry Farrell Firefighters Fund. This fund is named for New York City firefighter Terry Farrell, who died on 9/11. This fund provides medical, educational, and equipment assistance to firefighters. Donations to help cover shipping costs can be sent to the Terry Farrell Firefighters Fund, 1912 Wantagh Avenue in Wantagh, New York, 11793, or go online to www.terryfund.org. The Bethel Park Volunteer Fire Company is proud to be able to donate this vehicle to a fire company in need. If you wish to help the Bethel Park Volunteer Fire Company, please visit our website at www.bethelparkvfc.com.
Oh, this fresh fruit pie should make Grandma strong again. Don't you say, Red?
Yes, Mother.
And let's add a warm muffin for the woman who made my bed and kissed me goodnight.
Okay, Mother.
And then let's stuff the muffin with a stone so she chokes.
Okay, Mother.
That woman, that is worthless, Red.
I understand, Mother.
And when she chokes, force swine between her legs so she gags.
Okay, Mother.
And she banged my head against a cupboard.
I understand, Mother.
Oh, but she sure could soothe me to sleep with a bedtime story.
Yes, Mother.
Apologize to the woman who gave birth to your mother.
Okay, Mother.
And smash her with a chair.
Yes, Mother.
The second thought it would really be a shame to smash Grandma when she's already suffering, so let's wait till she's feeling better to smash and choke her. Let's not just remove it.
Okay, Mother.
Stay on the open path the entire way and don't wander into the woods.
I won't, Mother.
If a stranger pokes his head out at you, ignore him completely.
Okay, Mother.
With a swift, steady step, we will notice you.
All right, Mother.
Eyes forward, head down. What's with that ugly frown? We're talking about giving a stranger a distance, not disgusting him.
Sorry, Mother.
If he smells like a toad, he's a prick. Kiss him on the lips.
Okay, Mother.
What are we saying? You were way too young to talk to strangers. Just go straight to Grandma's.
Yes, Mother.
You're going?
To Grandma's.
How dare you desert me?
Sorry, Mother.
Oh, just stay with me. We'll help you with my chores.
Okay, Mother.
First, run these goodies to Grandma's.
Yes, Mother.
Wait. There are dangers out there. I should stay with her. Straight with her. She won't stay. She won't stay. Stay!
Okay, Mother.
Oh, stay. Don't fight your mother.
Sorry, Mother.
Sit down.
Okay, Mother.
It's a beautiful day. Look at some sunshine.
Okay, Mother.
Better get run these goodies to Grandma's.
Yes, Mother.
I knew one day she'd leave.
Nice night. You from around here?
Yeah.
It's a pretty area.
Your woods seem nice.
Much cooler.
Don't get much light, I guess.
Less light, lots of space, good location.
You call them woods or wood?
Woods, wood, forest.
Oh.
Don't ask me what a thicket is. Come, sit in the shade.
No thanks, I have to get to Grandma's.
I like that basket.
It's my mom's.
Can I see?
No, I have to get to Grandma's.
That's your grandmother?
Do you know her?
Yeah, down at the end of the road, right at the fork.
Left.
Yeah, left. Till you pass the lake.
Right before the lake.
What's the number on her door?
4.
4, right. Sweet woman.
She's been sick.
Oh yeah, she seemed kind of unwell.
How far did your claws come?
10,
Gleaming needles.
I keep them clean.
They're so long.
Thank you. So, how about a tour of the forest?
No, I have to get to Grandma's.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah, I should be going too, but let me give you some advice. You walk too fast. Take some time to admire all the beautiful flowers along the path. Pick your grandmother a bouquet. Bye-bye.
Where's my slab of steak?
Coming, dear.
If a hunter don't have his slab of steak, he can't grab his gun. And if he can't grab his gun, he can't blast the beast. And if he can't blast the beast, he can't market them meats. And if he can't market them meats, there's no way he can house his spouse. And if he can't house his spouse, where is he supposed to eat his slab of steak? And the gosh darn mud crab slack?
You didn't get one of your arms into your shirt, dear.
Sure, you miss a sleeve now and then, and sometimes you forget to button a few buttons. What about the sleeve you did get into your shirt? And what about the buttons you did button? I'm sick and tired. People always focus on the unsleeved arm or the unbuttoned button. Or the open flap. When the truth is, when facts be known, when push comes to shove, it's the people. With the unsleeved arms and the unbuttoned buttons who are out there, not looking at the lookers who are looking at them, just playing being out there and being out there. And I'm out there.
I know you're out there, dear.
I'm the one who faces the heat and the snow and the dirt. And let me tell you, it gets dirty. So I can brave the hills and the lakes and the pebbles, which never really get in your boots. So I can grapple with the branches and the ragweed and the powder. So I squeeze my head up. Don't make me remind you about the time I got poison oak all across the cheeks of my butt. Do you have any idea how dirty my toenails are by the end of the day? And why? So I can blast the beasts that make the coats the backs of the very people who stand there, staring at my empty sleeve when they should have been paying more attention to their own arm in their own backyard in the first place. Ah!
There's grease on your nose, steak on your forehead, and your fork is lodged behind your ear.
What is a drop of grease on a hunter's nose for his home? Or a fork in his ear for his family? I love this fork. And I love this family. And let me tell you something, sister. I may have a slab of greasy beef suspended from my brow, but that won't stop me from pumping 10 ounces of lead into a fat quadrant at close range, because it is a dog-eat-dog jungle in that forest. Well, certainly we can tangle chairs along the way. Night hell! There's no picnic!
Put your head through the table.
Well,
Again.
of course, if you tangled head stuck in a handful of tables. But you can rest assured that when I feel the fresh air in my lungs, I'll be thanking God I live in a house where I can bash my foot through a chair and ram my head through a table and stick a fork in my ear.
In your eye now.
In my eye if I want. So I can go out, get my family a sack of juicy shakes.
New table.
And a new table.
And a chair.
And a chair.
And some eggs.
Did you make a list?
Good supper.
I'm spitting up my rotten guts. Where's my lousy bowl? I have to reach for my worthless ointment, and I can't grip the cap from my cracked up knuckles. I can't open the latch from my wrapped up teeth. Oh, where's my busted tweezers? The lousy bowl was here the whole time. Useless eyes. Miss. Knock yourself.
It's me, Little Ed, Little Stack from Mother.
I couldn't keep down the snack if I wanted to.
There's a pie pint and a muffin.
Leave me alone.
And some wine.
Get in here.
All right, into the closet. I'm here to eat your granddaughter.
You're discriminating against the age.
I'll eat you later.
Right now, right, don't budge.
But I want to relax right now to get ready for Little Red. Gosh.
You'll never eat me, I know it. I'll keep getting more dumb and decrepit until there isn't a tooth left in my teaspoon ocean. And I can't even get myself out of the soldier celery. Oh, Stitch, I'm losing my ability to think of right word to plan. I can hardly pair. Please open up your three and cloud me. Chew my worthless brains and my ache and born and my throb and held up into thousands of tiny candles. You see my tree? This isn't it. Are you glorious? Ladies are screaming down my son. It's all because you won't open your jolly ears.
Old women are a pain in the butt. I will eat you if you hand me your show.
Huh?
I will eat you if you hand me your show!
I can hardly hear words you play. All there is this loud table and I'm running out of powder.
I will eat you if you hand me your show! No.
Grandma?
Come in, dear. Close the door behind you. Get comfy.
Surprise!
Hi.
Hi.
How have you been?
Thinking about you. How have you been?
Now that Grandma's gone, we can have a muffin.
I'd love a muffin.
Okay. You...
How did it get all smushed?
Oh, my mom put it back in and then took it back out.
Why did she do that? Never mind. It's a delicious muffin.
You looked weird in Grandma's shawl.
Did I surprise you?
No.
I was worried if you saw me, you'd run. You seemed so bashful before.
I picked a bouquet of flowers like you said.
Very pretty. Oh, look. She loves me.
You like the light in here?
It's nice light. I live in a hole. What?
Huh?
I'm not going to say something. Come, sit next to little old Wolfie.
Well, are you alive in your stomach when you eat me?
You'll be unconscious.
For how long?
A few minutes, and afterwards you won't feel a thing.
But can't your teeth kill me on the way in?
It's best for you and me if I just swallow you whole. Less mess.
I'm now scared.
Don't be. No.
She always comes straight.
Will you pipe down with your useless shadow before you work yourself up? I'm okay. There's a basket. And a wolf. There's a wolf in there! It's a wolf! Listen.
You have a gun. He doesn't have a gun, and he is fast asleep.
Right. I'm in perfect position to blast the biggest beast in the forest.
Let me cut Little Red out of his
Oh, a big bad wolf is mine. Oh, yes, so very good. Hooray for my land and hooray for my foes. Hooray for my hands and hooray for my nose.
She has lost her mind, Britt. Should we weep? Should we scream? Should we hug her with all our might? Should we press her with flowers? Should we bring her the utilities? Should we turn our hands into claws? I don't know, Mother. Should we whip ourselves with belts? Should we sing in silent horror?
All right, wolf. You leave me no choice but to count backwards from 10.
And it happens to every
Seven.
And the birds still sing
6.
for us. And one.
5.
One.
4.
Me too.
3. 2.
She must be dead.
Don't speak that.
Talk to her.
Possible.
You can't blast the wolf until you talk to her.
Young lady, you are a piece of God.
There's no God here.
I know that. You are a piece of dish.
What do you mean by that?
Nobody knows what you are.
So it's important.
A life unlived is a terrible thing to lack.
He means that.
You are what you get, but you get what you make.
And now you feel ugly and stupid.
You know, sir.
Rest assured, I've been there before. And I know tomorrow will be better.
Yes, that's right.
The day after that won't be quite as good, but the day after that should be just fine.
That's right.
The weekend will stink. But by the end of the month, you should just be able to be yourself and... Please!
What your mother is trying to say is that life is full of hills, but with every pitfall, there comes a silver lining.
And you see something.
She's trying to say that every stormy sea strengthens your spirit.
Before long.
She's trying to say that with every roadblock, your spirits grow stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger.
And then one day you'll look up and see someone walking towards you on the horizon, and he'll take you into his arms and...
Is this guy on a horizon?
Against the horizon!
Okay, well, if he's walking against the horizon, how is he walking towards her?
Along the horizon! And he'll take you into his arms and sweep you.
Like along the horizon towards her. Okay, yeah. Okay, right, yeah.
Right, life is good, death is bad.
She's right. Cover your ears, ladies. Got him! Lovely.
Thanks for coming. This is Theater Arts 3, and I just wanted to touch base for a second here. The beauty of this course, and this is the first semester of it, this is our inaugural course and show, is that everything is student driven. The students cast the play, directed the play, did the technical elements, everything you saw tonight was done by the students. So I think it's really, really commendable that I think my favorite character is Katie. Her character is based on my first wife. She nailed it.
My name's Edward Schmidt. I'm the secretary of the Bethel Park Volunteer Fire Company. We're here this evening preparing our engine number 2 to be delivered to the Broad Channel Volunteer Fire Department in Queens, New York. The members of the Bethel Park Volunteer Fire Company are proud to be assisting in the recovery efforts for Hurricane Sandy, which wreaked havoc on the northeast part of the United States in late October 2012. The Bethel Park Volunteer Fire Company is donating a 1988 Pierce fire engine to the Broad Channel Volunteer Fire Department in Queens, New York. The Broad Channel Fire Department was completely devastated and lost all 3 of its fire engines and its ambulance when Sandy hit. It also had all of its gear and equipment washed away in the floodwaters. The Bethel Park Volunteer Fire Company is donating a 24-year-old fire engine that has been for sale since the delivery of our new fire engine back in January of 2012. This vehicle was not purchased with tax dollars back in 1988, but instead it was purchased entirely from money that was raised in fund drives and from donations from the residents of Bethel Park. The fire company is proud to say that it still holds true today that all of the vehicles owned and operated by them are purchased with money raised by the fire company members and money donated by the residents of Bethel Park. The donated fire engine is being flatbedded to New York at a cost of $2,400, which is being paid by the Terry Farrell Firefighters Fund. This fund is named for New York City firefighter Terry Farrell, who died on 9/11. This fund provides medical, educational, and equipment assistance to firefighters. Donations to help cover shipping costs can be sent to the Terry Farrell Firefighters Fund, 1912 Wantagh Avenue in Wantagh, New York, 11793, or go online to www.terryfund.org. The Bethel Park Volunteer Fire Company is proud to be able to donate this vehicle to a fire company in need. If you wish to help the Bethel Park Volunteer Fire Company, please visit our website at www.bethelparkvfc.com.